All right. One of my questions was, did you write for the kids that you have here, or did you just cast them once you had written it?
So I wrote this script about a year ago. And then after I got the grant from Bentonville and M&M's, I started casting, like doing auditions in Monterrey, Mexico. That's where I'm originally from. And I found these talented humans, or actually not humans because you're aliens in the film. And yeah, I mean, I think they did an amazing job. I do have to say that in the script, there was only one Anita. But after I met both of them, I was like, I have to have them both. They're brilliant, they're amazing. And, you know, I wrote the other character for her. So that's the only character that I wrote for her.
Okay.
Yeah.
I also was going to ask whether or not the one who played the mother with the Fish's mom, whether or not she was a well-known drag queen. Do you want to pass this?
Yes, she's the most famous drag queen in Monterrey, Mexico, representing here. Here.
Pass it on down.
I don't know how to answer that question without sounding
brag. Just brag, girl. It's true.
Well, I'm not the most famous drag queen in Monterrey, but I am known for my character to be like this cinema diva. So I'm like the actress queen, right? So that's kind of like where my drag persona lies. And yeah, well, actually, the role, I didn't know if it could be a drag queen or not. It was just like this alien mom. So I didn't know. And then I asked if I could audition. I asked Sophie, and she was like, yeah, of course, why not? And then I did the audition, and I got the role. And apparently, drag queens can be aliens, too.
They can. Did you design the drag queen for the part?
No, I didn't. The outfit was designed by Castro Garay, which is a designer that lives in Monterrey as well. And the makeup was designed by Maria Paula, who is the makeup artist in the film. I work with her closely because she's a makeup artist, but I am a drag queen, so I know how my features look, like what kind of things work for my face. So I said it would be easier to have input as to what works for me. So we worked together, and also with Barbara Fundillon, who is a friend of mine and who's also a drag queen. So we worked together as three on the process each day of shooting that I had a call. We did this transformation together because it took a long time.
Did you work with the director in coming up with some of your bits? Because I love the way you're like, these hands, you know?
Yeah, actually, I was very nervous because I haven't played this type of character before. And I was nervous and I was afraid, so I would talk to Sofia and be like, how crazy can I get? What are my limits, you know? And sometimes I would propose things like, what if she's like floppy hands? And she's like, yeah, I love that. So everything passed through Sofia. And also there was an ad-lib there that we were kind of figuring out what to say at one point. And I was so happy that she let me have this input of saying like, Anita's mom is asking for help with the cake, I think. And then it's like, come help me. And I'm like, well, I don't know if I can. I have floppy hands or something. And so it was fun to be able to add a little bit of me and my sense of humor to this character.
Thank you. We'll work our way back that way. Let's start with this gentleman and we'll get back to the director. Now, are you the one that played the not so nice person that comes to the party eventually? What part did you play?
I played like one of the friends, like the one that would just like stare and like judge, or like who would get freaked out of what was going on and had no idea.
Okay, and how did you find working for the director? Is she a good director?
Yeah, she's a really good director. She's fun and she like puts a lot of work into it.
Thank you. Let's move over to Mr. Fish here.
Hello.
How long did it take to put you in that makeup? Because that was a lot of makeup.
At one point, like beforehand, before everything, before the filming and everything, we had to do do the prosthetics for the forehead and the ears, and they had to like shave all of this off, so I had a mullet for a long time.
Ooh, okay.
So that because like the prosthetics would be stuck to my hair and it would be super uncomfortable.
So you're suffering for your art.
Yes, I am. And for the first time we did the makeup and we were doing the filming for the first day, it was 6 hours because the prosthetics, they weren't done correctly, so they had to like cut some pieces off and like readjust them to my face. But then like from there it was 3-4 hours every day.
Okay, and how did you like getting into character like that? Because that's a pretty good thing for an actor to completely get lost in character.
Yeah, I just thought like of a character who wanted to be accepted into the whole, how do I say this, the whole neighborhood, I guess. And so yeah, that's like all I thought was like this guy is desperate and he's super nervous, but he's also always very excited all the time, and he's like jumpy.
Thank you. You did a good job. Let's go over to the first Anita, the main Anita. Don't get jealous. So, how did you prepare for your part? Because your part's kind of out there.
I don't really know. I think I just I read the script a lot, and it wasn't really that hard because along with a lot of friends that I made on set, it was really easy to be really hyper the whole time. I don't really excited and stuff.
Would you work with this director again? Is she good?
Yes.
Okay.
Yes, I
All
would.
right. Let's talk to your sister. You were so good when you met her that they wrote a part for you. What is that like?
I don't know. It was the only time they've ever done it for me. But I'm really grateful that they did that because, I got to be a part of this, amazing experience. And, I honestly am really grateful for them writing that part for me because I loved participating in all of this, and yeah.
Okay. Thank you. And now we can go back to the director.
Can I say that all the kids in the film did a magnificent job, and I want to tell you right here, right now, that I'm in awe of how professional you are, and how you Santiago especially, that you didn't complain, sitting on a chair, doing all the makeup, and he was always on set, very excited to work, and I think that's always refreshes the energy with filmmakers that have been on set for so many years.
Yeah.
New faces and new people with energy that wants to keep working. And also Anna, riding that bike, oh my God, also under the sun. I think that you did an amazing job too for all the hard work that you guys did, and everybody did too, but you two had more hours on set, and you were very, very professional, and thank you for that.
So you'd work with them again, is what you're saying?
Yeah, of course. I would
Okay.
work with them again.
Where did you guys shoot? You said it was in Monterrey?
We shot in Monterrey, Mexico. That's my hometown, and that's where we're all from. So they actually flew in here for the festival.
Oh.
Yeah, I think that part of my job as a director, as an underrepresented director here in the States, one of my jobs is to always bring work to my community that saw me grow. So every time I have a chance, I take work from the U.S. because I have dual citizenship. Sometimes I take my work to Mexico and give opportunities in front and behind the camera to the LGBT community, and also to females and other underrepresented groups. So yeah.
Well, that's good. I had some questions. I'm not looking at my text, guys. I'm looking at my questions here. One of the things was your style for this film. What inspired you? Because it's very, very unique. I love it.
What inspired me? I think, in general, life and colors inspire me all the time. I do have to say that, like, I kept looking back to the films that I used to watch when I was younger, and I wanted to bring this world, like, that you don't know where you are, kind of like in Edward Scissorhands, that I love Edward Scissorhands, but in a style that looks more like kind of lack of color, and the characters are the ones that bring color to the atmosphere, you know, because at the end of the day, everything is like a facade, but, like, you know, feelings and everything has more color. So that was kind of like the inspiration.
Well, I was also talking about the graphics you chose to overimpose on things.
The graphics,
Like very anime.
Oh yeah, what inspired me? I just wanted to do something with, like, comic books and stuff. Yeah.
That's what I was getting. It was a very comic book feel.
Yeah.
It was very nice. Are there any plans to try to do a television show? Because I really was like, oh, this could be a TV show.
Yeah, I mean, I think that I've learned that with short films, I think they should work like as proof of concepts. And I think that that's what I wanted to do with Fish Out of Town, because I feel like it could become a comic book, a series, or a feature, you know, maybe not a feature, but like a series. Like, I could see this series of, like, this, you know, new person in the neighborhood and how, you know, they're changing everything.
I liked in your story, because you wrote it as well, correct?
Yeah.
We all know, don't listen, that teenagers can be mean.
Yeah.
Okay. And you touched on that point without beating us over the head with it. And I like the fact that you instead circled in, be your true self, and other people will catch up with you. Is that the kind of story you want to tell? Is like, we know life is hard, but look at this.
Yeah, I mean, I think at the end of the day, we're all here playing the same game, you know, and we just want to be accepted. You know, look at us. We're very different, and at the end of the day, we're all human, and I feel like, you know, finding human connections are special, and I think that, I don't know. Ya me está viendo por otro lado. Sorry.
No, that's fine. Is there anything that you could tell some young filmmakers? Give them any hints about following how you've done it?
Keep doing your thing, you know, keep doing whatever you like, and just be the best that you can, and always be nice.
Always
right?
be nice. That's a good one. Do you guys each want to pass the microphone? Do you want to do a shout out? You want to say hi to somebody? Go for it. Now's your chance.
I want to give a shout out to, sorry. I want to give a shout out to the rest of the cast that's not here right now. Like, to our friends over there, like Jimena, Ana Julia, Elisa, Mia, Paula, and Nico. Am I missing anyone?
Yeah.
No. To all of those people, and thank you for, like, helping us, and also to my parents and my grandparents and everything, because they've always supported me when I've been like throughout what I wanted to do and everything. I want to give a shout out to all my friends, my parents, and my grandparents, because they've been so supportive of me, like throughout this experience, and they're all very proud of me, and I love them so much.
That's an awesome one.
To my friends. To my friends too. And also to the rest of the cast, because they were all so sweet. They were also really nice, and I hope I can see them again sometime.
I give a huge shout out, I think I could say, to the other cast, even though I didn't really get to know them a lot because I was in the chair most of the time. But also to the crew who made all of this possible. I said this after we watched the short film, but I think that they're, like, in general, very underappreciated. Like, when the credits roll, you probably, like, don't pay attention to the people who have they design the costumes, the makeup, all of that. It's until you get to know them and to see how hard they work, you start to see how impressive their work is. And yeah. and also
you.
to my parents, and to him who got me into acting like 3 years ago, around there, in a musical, and I didn't want to enter, but he forced me. But it was something I would never forget, and from there, the rest is history.
Well, thank you. And I want to give a shout out also to the rest of the cast because they were so fun and they made it even more enjoyable. And to my theater friends back in school, and to my best friends and to my family.
I want to give a shout out to the rest of the cast and crew, but especially to the makeup and the wardrobe department. We had the best of times. You know who you are. You're amazing. You're super fun, and you made this possible. And I also want to give a shout out to my family, my drag family, and my friends who have always supported me, and to my fans who get very happy with every new project I have and who are very supportive of me. I'm very grateful to every one of you guys.
Thank you, guys. Oh, one more.
I also want to give a shout out to Sofia because like here in not here, but like in Monterrey, I like there's barely any opportunities to do like what I want to do, and she gave us the opportunity to do like what we've always wanted to do, despite that we live in like a place where it's very hard to do that kind of stuff. So yes.
She gets the final shout out. That's wonderful. See, your work is already praising you. So she gets the final goodbye. Let's see if you can pass it to the director.
My shout out is to all my community in Monterrey, and just very grateful for them always like making the stories I write beautiful. So that's a shout out.
Thank you, guys. Thank you for